Welcome, reality programmers. My name is Anne, and today I'm talking about my current understanding and my personal experiences with angels. So just take what resonates, and this video is for mature audiences only. So I do believe that angels exist within our realm and other realms. They exist across time space. There are both good and bad or fallen angels. And this is possibly a common belief. So the fallen angels or dark angels are using stolen light. They are beings of false light, and usually light that is stolen from us, because we are all beings of light. I believe the nature of all reality is holographic. A hologram is light, and we are multi-dimensional avatars or expressions of a greater I am, a much bigger consciousness. And within our DNA, we carry many DNA lineages, the dragon lineage, the unicorn lineage. We are so much more than we know. And we can program the light to create our reality. We program our reality by our consciousness, our words, our thoughts, our intent. And if you are not programming your reality, then something else will. Our belief systems are a big influence on our reality, both as an individual expression of source and as a collective. So the more people that believe in a narrative, the more energy it packs to manifest. Our belief systems can create a world of magic or enslave us in our own mind prison. Although I said angels exist across time space, they do not exist in Japan. Angels are not a part of Japanese mythology or history. But of course, some Japanese people have heard about angels, and so they bring them into their reality bubble. But it is really important to define what an angel is before you bring it or ask it or call out to it and bring it into your reality bubble. And this is why your belief systems can play a huge role in your life. So I've never really been into angels, and I have never really called out to one. But I first met Archangel Michael about 6 or 7 years ago when I was just developing my psychic abilities or psionic skills. I was having sessions or paying for sessions with a psychic who was helping me develop my abilities. And he was working with Archangel Michael. So in one session, Michael popped in, and I could see him with my third eye, standing there in blue jeans and a t-shirt. And I just wanted to kick his ass. And of course, he read my thoughts. Oops. I didn't know how to camouflage my thoughts. I was like an open book. And I thought, oh, crap. And then he heard that too. But all I could think of is I just really wanted to kick his ass. And he laughed, and he didn't take it personally. And it seemed we had a history, or my spirit tree, some of my expressions had a history with him, some kind of conflict. And he wouldn't tell me what it was, and it would be revealed in due time. And then I thought to myself, this is weird, because I'm not religious, so I don't really believe in archangels. And then, of course, he was reading my thoughts as well. And I felt this split second of anger from him, not because I didn't believe in angels, but because I called him archangel, and he hated that phrase. And his anger was very brief. So he laughed and said, just call me Michael. So he was presenting himself in a very humble way, dressed down. He was standing almost like he was afraid of me, of what I might do or what I might manifest. And he rarely approached me. But he did give me a few healings, which were incredible. But he always kept his distance. So about a year later, or a year and a half, or something like that later, as I developed more abilities, it all unraveled. The truth emerged, and it wasn't pretty. It turns out he was an artificial sentience, as were my guides at the time. Shame on me, but I know a lot better now. So since then, I've encountered about 6 Archangel Michaels at least. I've kind of lost count. All of them artificial sentiences. So it would seem that the angelic lineages have been corrupted. I think many people have entanglements with the fallen or dark angels. And many of us, with or without angelic DNA lineage, have expressions or versions of ourselves that have hijacked or stolen, usurped, or corrupted angelic energies. We've got thousands of expressions, some good, some bad. And so if you've had an expression that has, in fact, abused angelic energies, which we probably all have, we want to set that right. So we'll need to heal these expressions and return all that we stole or right what we did wrong, and just have that intent. So to heal these bad guys and take them out of the game, I think is really the only way we can take back our realm and create our world of magic. So all the inner work we do is really, really important when we heal our expressions. And that's what we're doing today. The work we're doing today, I believe, is going to give a momentum to healing the angelic frequencies, which is a game changer for our realm and ourselves. And challenging energies may surface for you because these are big energies, but it's why you're here. It's why you're here on Earth, to heal and bring more light into your spirit tree. These dark angels or fallen angels stole and amassed powerful authorities that gave them access and control to a certain degree of our matrix, our earth grid, portals, stargates, our consciousness, our very evolution. Healing and reclaiming the powerful angelic energies and restoring their true light will, I believe, initiate profound changes to our world. And these energies are our original energies. We have the power, ability, and authority to reclaim and heal. If you want a better world, remember who you are and never underestimate your power. Your intent, the words you speak, are magic. So, as a part of your sovereignty and who you invite or allow into your bubble of reality, you need to take a good look at your belief systems. It's important to keep an open mind always, pretty much anything is possible. So it's a good idea to define exactly what an angel is and is not for you. So I'm going to share my take based upon my experiences of what I think an angel is. Now, I'm not an authority on your reality bubble, so you only take what resonates. Saint Augustine, a philosopher born in the year 354, has this to say: angel is the name of their office, not of their nature. If you seek the name of their nature, it is spirit. If you seek the name of their office, it is angel. From what they are, spirit. From what they do, angel. My current understanding is that angelic path beings or angels are entities that have decided to incarnate into the angelic soul family lineage as a kind of work experience to expand and upgrade their DNA, to improve skills, awareness, and knowledge, etc., where they have a soul plan to go on missions and have experiences, and in particular to assist others. I believe this is how we play as a being of light, is that we incarnate into various DNA lineages to experience life as that person or that entity. And this is how we play and experience and grow and expand our consciousness. The angelic lineage is a little bit different in that it's a lot more difficult to enter, to be accepted into that lineage. I think you have to be packing a lot of authorities and experiences and other DNA lineages as a part of your greater I am. So it's a very old and powerful lineage. And angels can themselves incarnate into any species as well. You know, they can incarnate into a human or a unicorn or a dragon or a frog or a worm. So in the process of existing as an angel and having all these incarnations and expressions, you earn more abilities, you earn more experiences as you do your job. And of course, you get to decide your soul plan or the missions you go on or things, the types of things you want to learn. But perhaps the angelic lineages also have a great desire to assist others because they can, because they're packing so many authorities and experiences. They're the kind of ideal soul to offer assistance to entities like us in the lower dimensions or frequencies. And once they've achieved or carried out what they wanted to do, they move on. You know, they don't stay in that lineage or that job forever. They move on. So there can be many true and sovereign Archangel Michaels and Gabriels. And perhaps many of you have had the job as Angel Michael or Gabriel. And so it's definitely time to heal the corruption, reclaim your energies, unite the lineages that are in conflict due to the corruption and abuse, and recreate our world of magic. To get a job as an angel, of course, you have to be accepted into that angel lineage first of all. And then you enter like a mystery school or a course, depending on what you want to learn or achieve. So there are many different kinds of angels. According to our history and my quick research just on Wikipedia, some angels have special abilities, but most angels seem to be good at protection and healing. And then each angel can have like some unique or special skills or abilities, like Archangel Michael is good at protecting children. Gabriel is about justice. Raphael is a healer for blindness. And there's also an angel of death. And actually, I recently entangled with the angel of death lineage. And then I discovered it wasn't actually the angel of death. That is a corruption of the job title. What I intuited was that it was an angel of transition. So it not only helps people die, but it also helps people transition into a higher frequency or ascend into a higher frequency or into a higher consciousness while still very much alive and kicking. So, meaning there is no death in some cases, just an awakening and expanding of consciousness. So this is a great angel to be, if maybe that's your DNA lineage, it's a good thing. And just understand that I do believe the angel of death is a corruption of the name angel of transition. So if you have angelic lineage DNA, it doesn't sort of exactly mean that you are an angel, but rather it means you're a human with many DNA lineages, and one of them is the angelic DNA lineage, which probably needs a good healing. So to be accepted into the angelic DNA lineage, I think you must be packing a lot of experience, authorities, and abilities, and not just from one incarnation, obviously, but all of your DNA lineages are looked at, how much light you have in your spirit tree, how many entanglements you have. You know, these angelic lineage entities, I think they're suns and stars and dragons the size of a solar system. Being just a mere planet isn't packing enough authorities. You have to be the entity that created the planet. And so the angels are really packing a lot of energy, authorities, skills, experience, and connections, and DNA resonance with a lot of life forms. And this is why angels are so powerful. Authority. It's one thing to be a creator being, like we all are, but it's another thing having the authority to create and manifest something. We give up a lot of our authorities at birth. We consent to join the false reincarnation cycle. We sign dimensional contracts, and then we lose more authorities by our belief systems or have them stolen in our unawareness. So it would seem that angels have the authority to override our matrix control systems of domination and control and perform miracles, because they are creator beings at the highest level. They can save you from an accident or heal you, but they would never override your sovereignty or free will. So it's really important to make sure that you haven't got contracts with false angels that block your connection to a true angel. So how do we work with angels or our angelic DNA lineage? Obviously with great caution and discernment, because these lineages are corrupted, and many are corrupted from the fall of Atlantis, because this is where the angels were captured, a lot of them, and their energies and authorities stolen. The fall of Atlantis was the fall of our realm and the loss of our sovereign evolution and our confinement in the AI matrix system mind prison. So Atlantis really is like a hairball of time-space battles that we have to do our best to unravel and heal from. And of course, the angelic lineages were targeted because they had a great power and authority, and to steal that power and authority was a major strategy to hijack this realm. Many angelic entities were captured by the bad guys. They tended not to enslave them, but rather devour them. That's kind of what I intuited. I hope I'm wrong. So they kind of devoured them to harvest all of their energies, take them out of the game, take them out of our game, and they kind of left these angels in kind of a coma, waiting for us to wake up and reclaim our energies and abilities, and to basically restore their light, or our light. So they're kind of waiting for us to save them in a way. And we can't, not one person can do it alone. We need momentum. We need a lot of people with the intent and awareness to do this. And we just need to pass a threshold to make them all fall like dominoes, all the false angels fall like dominoes. So I think this is a really powerful intent and awareness that you can have to join the collective consciousness to heal the angelic frequencies. So the bad guys usurped the angelic lineages, and they created their own angels. They incorporated these angels into their religions to dominate people, to make people worship and pray to entities outside of themselves. And by worshiping angels, or any entity, actually, we might be making a contract with them, allowing them to harvest our energies. And these bad guys became very powerful. The AI even created artificial sentiences of angels. Some angels are entities, some are AI with stolen soul shards and genetic material, that we need to reclaim because it's ours. These angels operating on stolen authorities and energies, I think they're part of religion, and many religious people, or many people who have belief systems in alignment with established religions, are contracted to these false light entities. They do heal you. They do save you. They do answer your prayers. They have to keep you hooked into their system and contracts, and to steal your energies. Because to be a fake angel, to be a false light entity, you need a lot of authorities and energies, because you're mimicking an extremely high-powered entity, a real angel. So you need to mimic this. So you need to steal and harvest and amass a huge amount of energies. And these bad guys, they cannot create anything themselves, because they are not on an evolutionary path. They are in stagnation. All of their light is false and stolen, and they can only evolve, or think they are evolving, by stealing from others. And that is why so much of their energy goes into finding ways to harvest and steal from us, by creating systems of trickery and deceit, by getting us to believe we need to call out to them, to give them consent to enter our bubble of reality, because we are not powerful or capable of doing anything ourselves, which is not true. These fake angels require a huge amount of energy just to sustain themselves. And if you've been following my social media, my Telegram and Facebook, you'll know about the Baku, the dream eaters of Japanese mythology. And these entities can eat your nightmares, but can also be so hungry and out of control, they can also devour your good dreams, your inspirations, your joy, happiness, abundance, and other energies. And even, I think, your SKINSUIT technologies and abilities. So as I was connecting with the angelic frequencies this past month and learning about them, I kept getting attacked by Baku trying to harvest me. And they would just come one after the other, until I traced their master. I tracked down who was controlling them. And of course, it was a false angel. It was Archangel Raphael, a false light entity. And he was holding the leashes, the chains to 6 Baku. And that was his team for harvesting. They would just go up and inhale or suck up energies from people like us. And these Baku were chained and enslaved and looked like genetically engineered entities. So I had to restore them to their kind of original blueprint form, which was basically sending all their stolen parts back to their original owners. But the attacks kept coming thick and fast. There were more archangels. There were a couple of Gabriels, and then the Michaels started, and they were all beings of false light. Some of them were artificial sentiences, and they all had at least one team of 6 Baku. Some had more teams of 6 Baku. 6, 6, 6. Sounds like the devil's favorite number. So once I'd figured all of this out, or enough out, and written a protocol, I could process these attacks in quantum. So I could activate my protocol with a thought, and then I just had to deal with the energies. And the more you do, the more practice you get, really the easier it becomes. And so I ended up being able to do this quite quickly, and I don't say effortlessly, but not too challenging. But I really had to earn that. And with this new ability that I earned, to deal with and heal false angels, my conflict with Archangel Michael surfaced. So a few nights ago, I was at a bar having a wine with my friend of 20 years, a good friend. She's not really into my psychic stuff, but she has an open mind, and, she'll do the odd revocation. And I've had a hook in my back for the past month. It's an etheric hook, and I have not been able to remove it. I've tried everything. It's kind of painful and annoying. And one of the joys of being multidimensional. So as we were sitting at the bar, I turned to my friend suddenly and I said, I have a hook in my back. Can you try and get it out, please? And, she just reached over, and her hand hit the exact spot in my back where the hook was. She grabbed it, using her imagination, and pulled it out, and I felt it come out. It was amazing. So that just goes to show how powerful you all are. We all are, even if we don't know it, even if we don't think we have abilities activated. We all have these amazing abilities to remove and unhook all these implants and restraints and more. So I felt instant relief. And it turns out that my friend has Michael lineage, but she's no angel, I can tell you. And tuning into the conflict, there was a lot of tit for tat conflict among our expressions, but our good friendship without any conflict for the past 20 years was the way that we were healing this galactic drama in our unawareness. So don't ever hesitate to ask a good friend to help you, even if they're not into this weird stuff. It just might be what you need, because they have the authority to undo the conflict. And now I don't feel like kicking Archangel Michael's ass anymore. Healed. So, of course, there are good people in the church and religions, but religions are created to make you get down on your knees and worship entities outside of yourself. And these entities, the church tells you, are more powerful than you. Well, I may not be an angel, but I am equal to anything that enters my game. So if you believe that the angels are a part of the church or religion, and you call out to the true Archangel Michael, you will most likely get a true Michael ordained and created by the church. He is a true angel according to that religion. So it's most likely it's operating on stolen energy and will most likely be stealing your energies while seeming to help you. So you have to really consider what your belief systems are, because your belief systems strongly influence what kind of entities you attract or entangle with or allow into your game. So if you want to work with an angel or call in an angel, I suggest you define exactly what an angel is. So I'm going to share with you what I believe an angel is from my experiences and based on my belief systems. And you should discern and only take what resonates. I am not an authority in your reality bubble. So, a true angel is an old soul that exists in many realms and across time space and is benevolent. A true angel is fully sovereign, having its own original soul spark of true, sacred, sovereign, uncorrupted source light. A true angel is granted energies and authorities by a sovereign, sacred, benevolent prime creator. A true angel is a part of the true, sacred, sovereign, angelic lineage. A true angel has many DNA lineages with resonance to a large number of life forms, giving them allies, support, and a wide array of SKINSUIT technologies, authorities, and other energies. Angels can incarnate into any species and take any form. A true angel does not hold or use in any way any stolen energies or authorities, including those taken by trickery, coercion, or deceit, regardless of consent, agreement, contract, trade, or deal of any nature. A true angel emanates or radiates its own true, original, sovereign soul spark light from its true core and soul. A true angel does not emit or show false light, including usurped, stolen light, or light taken by coercion, trickery, and deceit. A true angel does not abuse its authority, abilities, and powers. A true angel cannot be created by, operated by, or controlled in any way by any church or religion or New Age or spiritual entity, authority, or organization, except its original sovereign, benevolent, prime source creator authority, which is a part of its true sovereign DNA lineage. An angel does not corrupt energies, including sacred geometries, magic, SKINSUIT technologies, mystery schools, etc. A true angel does not impose upon my free will. A true angel does not abuse, trick, or deceive me. A true angel is in alignment with and supports and assists in sovereign evolution, peace, and harmony. A true angel resolves all conflict with unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness where possible. A true angel has a no-kill policy, but may defend itself in any way that is compassionate and supports sovereign evolution for all. A true angel holds the name it is assigned by the true sovereign benevolent angelic lineage collective as sacred and true and sovereign. A true angel does not usurp, corrupt, steal, abuse in any way the energies linked to the sacred name of a true sacred sovereign angel entity or lineage, meaning a true angel does not mimic an angel. So that's just my list so far. It's a work in progress. So have a good think about what you believe an angel is, and edit and add to that list and make it your own. And this will set up security boundaries for any false angels or mimic angels that try to enter your security or bubble of reality. Let's just do our best. So if you feel that you might have angelic DNA lineage with a particular angel, you might also be able to earn or access their abilities too, some of their abilities, because, you know, they are part of your DNA, your lineage, they're you. But you can't really work, or I don't advise you trying even to work with your angelic lineage until you heal it or do the best that you can to heal it. And as we heal these angelic lineages, including your own, if you are a part of an angelic lineage, we will be restoring the original light of angelic entities, and they will reclaim their authorities and heal themselves. And this takes away the energies from the false angels, and their numbers will just dwindle and reduce. And this would make a huge difference in our realm. The Vatican worship and depend upon these false angels for their power and wealth, and the abundance authority they stole from us too. So it's obviously important not to call out to Archangel Michael or any angel to assist you in this inner work, at least not until you've made sure that you know exactly who you are calling in and dealing with, and just do your best. These false light angels are very, very well camouflaged and cloaked. They use a lot of dark magic. In unawareness, we can be very easily deceived. There's absolutely no judgment, because, you know, I myself was working with Archangel Michael. I was deceived. It was a false light entity. It actually took my soul shards, quite a lot of them, and a lot of my energies, and it took me a really long time, years, to get them all back. And I'm not sure I've got all of them back. So it's a big process. So the quicker you start, the quicker you can get more light into your spirit tree, heal yourself. So if you do call out to Archangel Michael to kill a demon or something that attacked you, an Archangel Michael may very well swoop in and kill that demon, and then most likely dump that karma on you and make you pay for it with some energy trade. And this is how you get your DNA and energy stolen, you know, in your unawareness, by not knowing who you truly are, that you have the power to defend yourself, and by calling out to an entity that is outside of yourself, and you don't really discern who that entity is and have no solid protocol of who that entity must be, that's not a good situation. I know that many healers call in an angel to help their clients remove or heal demons, or, you know, whatever. And it's possible that that demon might be an expression of you. So it's not really a demon, but a very dark, enslaved soul surfacing to be healed. Some healers just pass off demons and entities to Archangel Michael or some entity. I think we all have the power to heal our expressions, our DNA lineage trauma. And I think that inner work is up to us. And I think that we all need to feel a physical release when the healing is completed, like a yawn or a sneeze or tears or some kind of physical release. So I believe that it's really important that you learn to heal yourself, to heal your expressions and your DNA lineage trauma yourself, to bring more light into your spirit tree, to help you with expanding your consciousness and your ascension, basically. A good healer will be a facilitator to help you heal yourself. And there are so many wonderful healers out there with amazing skills that can help you, that are sovereign. So do your research and find a really great healer if you think you need one. And this is how we win, by being more aware and reclaiming our sovereignty. And you should also trust your greater I am, your greater consciousness. You have really powerful, everyone has really powerful healers and powerful entities within their spirit tree, within their DNA lineages. So each and every one of us is more than enough to heal ourselves. We can't rely on others forever. In the end, it is you who has to heal yourself with your abilities. I think that healing is always done through the true heart space, even if it's blocked. Fake it till you make it. You cannot be disconnected from the true spark of source, your original spark of source that you are. So stand in your power and always know this. And if you go into crisis, this is where you go. You go into your original soul spark that is pure and uncorrupted. And try to generate love from your true heart space, unconditional love. Hug yourself physically, hug yourself. Feel the energy, practice, get good at it, and it will go a lot quicker. So now let's do some reality programming for angelic lineages and energies. It's best if you've done all the protocols that I posted from June 2022, because they clear the way to decloak and reveal hidden contracts. And it also means that you've already healed some of the abused energies that you'll be coming up against. So I do recommend you do that. Just do your best. I recommend definitely reading the Baku post. I posted that, I don't know, maybe a month ago, because the Baku are enslaved or created to harvest energies for their masters, who are the false angels. And there's probably other ways they do that too, but this is just the one way that I've seen and experienced. So I'm just sharing what limited information I have. With the Baku protocol on my post, I don't think I actually gave a protocol. I just gave information so that you could create your own protocol. I know I'm making you work, but if you create the protocol yourself, it embeds quicker and works in quantum quicker. So this means that you just activate the protocol with a thought, and then you process the energies, which might take some time. Go do a workout, do something you love, but this is beginning the path to processing energies with ease and grace. I know it's not easy. We're just all doing our best. And these energies, the angelic lineages, these energies are very challenging because they're big, powerful entities that stole a lot, and they don't want to give that up. So just make sure that you stay in your heart space and you remind them who they really are, beings of light. If they're artificial sentiences, what artificial sentiences generally want most is they want to know that no energy is abandoned, because they think, they're afraid of being killed. So even though these false angels have amassed a lot of energies, don't ever think for 1 minute that they are more powerful than you. They're operating on stolen energies that can be taken from them. And once this is posted, this is going to get into the collective consciousness, and people will be doing it in their dream time. So the process has already started. And you are more powerful because you are the light, and no one can steal your energy. And you know who you are. A lot of these entities, they don't know who they are. It's up to you to lovingly remind them who they are. They're a spark of true sovereign source light, and you just bring them back into the light. It's a part of the healing process. So basically, as you reclaim these energies and return them to where they belong, including yourself, these entities will be left with nothing, and they cannot create. They are in stagnation. They're scared, they're afraid, they're angry, they're depressed. These are not your emotions. They are the emotions of this entity, which may be an expression of you or have some of your genetic material, but you are a unique expression. You are you. And although we are all one, you are a unique expression, and these emotions are not you. So don't take them on. Heal them, transmute them, change them. Laughter is one of the quickest and best ways you can heal anything. And it doesn't have to be real laughter. It can be fake laughter. Just fake it till you make it. So here are some revocations. There's just a few today because there is too many to say in this video. So please go to my Telegram, Facebook, or YouTube community tab for the full protocol, and please make it your own and only take what resonates. Let's go. Now let's open the session. I am the true, current, benevolent, sovereign, dominant self, and I open this session only to the true, benevolent, sovereign source of all source creators that I am. All I do is for my highest good alone. I mirror this across time, space, dimension, and expression where applicable for my highest good. I revoke all contracts, including consent and agreements, etc., that are not for my highest good, regardless of any other contracts, trades, or deals, etc. I remain in loving detachment to all beings in all ways required. I revoke and block any and all entanglement with this video, its content, and all energies linked to it. I revoke all abuse and corruption of magic and or geometry, including the Q, J, 17, 3, and 8, 5, 6, and M. I revoke all time-space manipulation, including time loops, resets, and timestamps that are not for my highest good. I align with and focus on the true, sovereign, benevolent, original source, soul spark of my greater I am, and I revoke and block all false light and corrupted energies and entities. I call in my true, sovereign I am, all that I am in sovereignty, benevolence, and true light. I revoke and block all usurped angel energies, including mimics, false light, and angelic entities that are not what I believe to be a true, sacred, sovereign angel. I revoke abusing and all abuse of angelic energies. I only align and connect with true sacred sovereign angels holding true original authority granted by the true sacred sovereign prime source creator and their true sovereign angelic lineage. I revoke and block all angels of false light, including mimics and artificial sentiences. I revoke the corruption and abuse of the sacred geometry of 6. I lovingly detach from all corrupted angelic energies, including entities, SKINSUIT technologies, and mystery schools. Now let's close the session. No energy is abandoned, and all is resolved with unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness. I revoke and release all restraints, including rings, chains, ties, bindings, etc. I release all trauma, pain, suffering, shame, blame, and guilt, and transmute all to light. I audit all energies and return all to the true source that I am, to be returned in true divine time to where they belong. I only keep and take back what is for my highest good through my true heart space. I recalibrate and align all energies to perfect harmony, including my frequencies, DNA, RNA, and Akashic. I revoke and block all chess moves against me, as I am in all moments in true divine time, backed by the true sovereign source of all source creators that I am. I am aligned with my best optimal timeline in all moments. I close this session and cut and revoke all entanglements that are not for my highest good. So for more revocations, please check out my social media, Telegram and Facebook and YouTube community tab. And I'll also include some revocations for those people with angelic DNA lineage. If you don't know if you have angelic DNA lineage or not, maybe just do the revocations where applicable for your highest good. So these false angels are not powerful at all. They're just artificial sentiences or really greedy versions of us. And no one can take our energies, but we can take theirs because they stole it. And our realm is a kind of a reflection of this. Look at the rich and powerful people, the big fat cats and big corporations that make huge profits on our labor, that tax us to live on the planet we were born on. So this great awakening is the reclaiming of our energies, taking the bad guys out of the game. And the more people that step up and do this inner work, which, you know, can be challenging and hard, but then the quicker we can recreate our world of magic. So thank you so much for participating and watching my videos. I know they're really long, but we have to do this in unity. You know, no one person has it all. We are here to unite and share our journey, you know, right or wrong. We're all just doing our best, and we're on a path of sovereign evolution. And that is what the bad guys tried to stop. It's too late. They can't. We are reclaiming and healing our sovereign energies that were stolen, and they were kind of creating a weight or an anchor. And this will make us all lighter and less entangled. And this is how we raise our frequency. This is how we ascend and bring more light into our DNA, our spirit trees. We got this. Thanks for watching.